Hey, how are you? My name is Crystal Danielle. Thank you for joining me on the Unbroken channel today. You can check me out at www.unbrokenllc.com, and on our website is links to all of our social media, our Instagram, our YouTube channel, which you're on right now, thank you, and to our Facebook group. So let's get right into today's recording. What are we talking about today? Today we are talking about winning. That's right, winning. I want you to say this with me. I'm already winning. We're going to act like we're in church right now. Anybody who's been to the church, you already know. I need you to look to your left, look to your right. Now get you a mirror and look in the mirror and say to yourself, I'm already winning. How do you know that you're winning? That's what you're asking me right now, because we're almost completed the first quarter of 2019. And what you want to know is, Crystal, how do I know I'm winning? The way that we know that we're winning is we're going to have 3 quick points we're going to be able to utilize to measure where we are, what we're doing, and how we're going to keep pushing forward. Okay? The first thing, small wins. Simple. Small wins plus small wins equal big wins. Let's review. Now, I know many of you at the beginning of the year, we put our vision together and said our goals for 2019. And so we have this list of everything we intend to complete between now and the end of 2019. And if you're anything like me, you're looking at that list and that list is so huge. It's like, oh my God. Really, I feel like have not even chipped away at the beginning of what I'm trying to do. So we're going to look at the small wins. I want you to put your big 2019 list to the side for a moment. Let's review. We're going to have a review session. Is there anything that you are doing better right now than you did in 2018? I know it may not be huge, but let's start here. We're going to say, some of you I know for a fact were worried about scheduling. Crystal, how do I make sure that my schedule is doing what it needs to do? I have so many appointments, I'm late, things of that nature. Let's just practice small wins plus small wins equal big wins. So we're using scheduling, for example. First things first, if you are putting your appointments in your cell phone or in your planner and you are actually looking at that daily, small win, right? Because you're making sure you're aware of what it is you're responsible to do for the day. That's one small win. Second win, if you're not only looking at your calendar, but you're actually going to the places that are listed on that calendar. Small win. So guess what? You just had 2 small wins. The third small win, making it to those appointments and making sure while you're there, you're present and you accomplish what you set out to accomplish. Those 3 small wins. With those 3 small wins, guess what you have done? You have already begun to change your behavior. You're scheduling things to be done and you're actually executing it. So that's a small win. 3 small wins that turned into 1 big win. So what I want you to do is to review where you are right now. Look at your small wins and say, I'm already winning. Because if you're already making those changes, those small changes, know that they add up to huge changes. The next thing we're going to look at is comparison. Now, if you've been with me any length of time, if you're on our Instagram, you know I have a post that says the enemy of your joy is comparison. But not in this case. In this case, we're going to use comparison to our benefit. How are we going to do that? I want you to literally reflect on your 2018. The things you were doing, the person that you were on December 31st, 2018. Now let's fast forward to today. Let's look at who you are in your now. Have you made any changes? Are you more successful? Is your mindset different? See, my biggest thing with comparison is we never should compare ourselves to anybody else, because first of all, they don't have your circumstances. They're not living the life that you are living. They don't have the goals that you have. So comparing yourself to another person is not going to help you to catapult yourself to where you need to go. Your biggest enemy, one of the artists I listen to, he always says, my biggest enemy is me. That means my biggest competition is who I was yesterday compared to who I am now. So if yesterday I was down here, today I need to be striving to be a little bit further above that and a little bit further above that. So when I get to the end of 2019, I'm where I need to be, at the level I need to be at, and I'm winning in every area of my life. So if you look back and compare yourself to who you were at the very end of 2018 to who you are now, and those small wins that you got along the way that you are being consistent with, those areas that you are being consistent with, excuse me, that means you have made a change in your life. So you're comparing yourself to who you were, and now we're here. And so now where you are is above where you used to be. You're winning. Last thing that we're going to talk about is the celebration. Because you see, I already was clapping. It's a song that's like clap, 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 clap. You gotta celebrate where you are right now. Because if you celebrate it, that means you recognize it. That means you appreciate where you are. And so in this case, if you've made any changes, any small changes that are resulting in winning and big wins for your life, guess what, you guys? We are almost close to the end of the first quarter in 2019, and you're already winning. This has been your time with Crystal Danielle. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the website, www.unbrokenllc.com, and I'll see you later. Keep winning.